What is far deadlier than most people realize? Putting feet on dash of car. My doctor parents told me enough horror stories to last me a lifetime. I don't want to find my knees at ear level. Eating a slug. Obviously it's nasty, but kids do stupid things as dares, or even in hazing rituals. Slugs contain parasites that will get into your brain and slowly kill you. Abscessed teeth can actually kill you. I had an abscess at 21 that I didn't get treated until I was 28 because I was afraid of the dentist. Now, I have a section of my jaw missing because I waited too long to get it treated. If you feel like you have a problem, get it checked out. Insulin. Looking at drops on a table, you can barely tell the difference between the therapeutic dose and a lethal one. Diabetics should be very careful. Garage door springs. They will easily tear you apart. The springs are under incredible tension to lift the heavy gates. If you don't understand how to properly unscrew them, they can be extremely dangerous. Cars. Very interesting how much society has normalized the dangers of the road. We often say things like, "You're more likely to die in a car accident than blank," which is intended to make blank seem safe, but actually shows how dangerous cars are. And unlike a plane or a train, which follow a planned path and are controlled by one or two people, on the road, you are constantly relying on split-second decisions made by thousands of people around you. Your like and subscription will really help my channel. Grapefruit juice interacts with a lot of medications and could be very harmful to you depending on the medications you take. Ordinary fights. Hit someone the wrong way or start something with the wrong person, and someone's not going home. Depending on the severity of the injuries, you could be in jail for a very long time. Not to mention lethal situations, like when a person falls on the back of their head on a curb. Yup, I got sucker punched right above my left eye, 6 stitches and a fractured orbital socket. Since the injuries were from an assault, charges were automatically pressed, and we found ourselves in court a few months later, all from a single punch. Horses. They weigh 1,200 pounds. They're extremely jittery, and they can crush you or kick you on accident. And stallions will try to hurt you just to assert dominance. Also, they can push you as a game, but when you're pushed by a 1,200-pound animal, the consequences are very sad. I'm still amazed whenever I go to a cleaning products section and see bleach and ammonia just chilling together. Like, that's a World War I chemical weapon. Let's be a little more careful. Standing under waterfalls. Loose rocks or debris from the river above could fall and crush you. Constant stress. This is one of the most deadly problems. It contributes to and exacerbates many existing health problems, not to mention creating new ones. Oh, wonderful. Now I'm stressed about my stress levels. Tylenol. It's actually a lot easier to overdose on than most people realize. It slowly destroys your liver over a period of days. Not the most pleasant way to end your life. Real black licorice root extract contains the natural sweetener glycyrrhizin, which is over 50 times sweeter than sucrose. It can cause potassium levels in the body to fall, triggering abnormal heart rhythms, as well as high blood pressure, lethargy, and congestive heart failure in some people. Engulfment and confined spaces. With confined spaces, people usually don't realize that oxygen runs out rather quickly. Engulfment, because people probably don't think about essentially drowning in non-liquids. I was taught young to never climb into a silo. It may look cool till the corn shifts and sucks you down, and you can't get out without help. Infections can still easily harm you if you don't seek medical attention in time. People die from sepsis all the time due to scratches or teeth or inflammation. If something hurts, go to the hospital. Posted safety precautions. Many people ignore them, thinking that they definitely know better. I work as a specialist at a tractor plant, where only a certain type of gloves are allowed to be used. One day, an employee put on the wrong gloves. Instead of latex, she took thick, reinforced gloves. And when her glove got caught on the mechanism of the machine, instead of tearing off a piece of the latex glove, her whole finger was torn off. I witnessed this, and her mistake haunts me to this day. Birthdays. You are 8% more likely to die on your birthday than on any other day of the year. Smoke. It can be even more dangerous than fire. No wonder they teach you to duck during a fire. You can suffocate faster than burn. Install a smoke detector at home, otherwise you can die in your sleep. Quitting antidepressants cold turkey after regular use. Abrupt withdrawal from these medications very often leads to a seizure and problems. Falling even from a small height. One light fall can easily end your life if you land incorrectly, not to mention the most severe fractures, like a hip fracture. Don't walk down the stairs with your hands in your pockets. Medication. Those dosages on the labels are not just suggestions, y'all. Holding your breath while scuba diving. To most people who don't scuba dive, it may sound harmless, but if you hold your breath and ascend even a little over a meter, you can suffer major lung damage as a result of the gas in your lungs expanding from the lessening pressure. Your like and subscription will really help my channel. Thanks a lot for your donations.